this video, we're going to talk about stabilization from the viewpoint of grip positioning. Grip position, right? We talked about pressure in the last one. We're going to talk about positioning, okay? So lead hand, right? I use lead and trail, right? Because I don't, because some of our watchers are left-handed, some are right-handed. So lead is always going to be the one closest to the target. Trail is always going to be the one in the back, okay? So your lead hand, my left hand, okay? I have the opportunity with this hand when I put the club on there to gain 6 connection points, 6, okay? So I'm gonna point them out for you here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So when I put my hand on the club, I'm gonna drop the club down there in my fingers, and I'm gonna slide over here for 6 so you can see this. So I have connection to the club here, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? My heel pad up on the top part of the shaft here, 5, okay, and then my thumb up on the top, 6, okay? And so from that position 1, okay, with all that stability, it's easy for me to take and to hinge and control the club up and down. It is easy for me to control the club going side to side, which I will be required to maneuver while I'm rotating, okay? So let's take that hand back off again and go, what do I see? I see a lot of times you see people come in and grip, and the club is more where? It's more into the palms. They don't really have, it's not really fingertip control. I always tell people, if I took you over to the, the 3rd story of the apartment building over there and I hang you outside by the window, where are you gonna hold on here? You're gonna hold on your fingertips. You're gonna hold on your fingertips, right? You're gonna get more fingertip control. So take that club, set that club. I should probably like this, put it back there. Okay? Put it down in your fingers, okay? And then get all those connection points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I've found that some people struggle, okay, to put the club, their hand on there, the lead hand on there correctly out in front of them, okay? Sometimes, like, if you just naturally sit like this where your arms kind of bow out, right, then it'll be hard to get that position, right? You can see how I've taken mine and I've inverted them. I've turned my elbow in this way, and then it's much easier to do. So another alternate thing you can do is just set the club straight down. Just get the club parallel to you, okay? And then just put your left hand in on it here, okay? And then bring it back over here, and then you're gonna go, okay, that was easier for me to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, heel pad up on top, 6 connection points on your lead hand. 6 connections. So, you can do it out in front, doesn't matter, just find a way, but just come out here and they go, okay, I got 6 connection points. I'll bring the club head below and stabilize the pressure, and then we can just do what? Bring it up, bring it down, bring it back, bring it forward, okay? Do that a few times and start to feel the stabilization from that lead hand, okay? Let's talk about your trail hand. In my particular case, it's my right hand, okay? Now, look, I come in here like I'm an interlocker, overlap, 10-finger. It doesn't really matter to me because you're not gonna see any structural sort of change in there. So whatever, if you're an interlocker now, that's fine, stay there. If you're an overlapper, stay there. If you're a 10-finger, the only reason I'd probably suggest one of the other 2 is if this hand starts to do too much, okay? But for now in this video, we're just gonna talk about taking and getting a connection point. So if we had 6 in the other hand, how many do you think we're gonna get here? 6, right? And so I'm gonna take in here when I put my hand in there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but then 6 isn't gonna be here. 6 is gonna be more against the shaft, right? Instead of on top of it, okay? So let me put my hand on here. I'm gonna show you just like in this position here. So there's my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you can see 6. 6 is right up against the shaft, right? It's up against the shaft. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the right hand, and then what's gonna be your check once you get it on there, right? Get your 6 connection points, lower it down, set the pressure, and once you set the pressure, you go up, down, back, forward. You start having that club move around on you, your grip's not in the right spot, okay? So 6 connection points on the front hand, 6 connection points on the back, okay? There they are, right there in the lead hand, 1, 2, 3, 4, up on top, 5, 6, boom, trail hand, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, and 6, good, okay? Set the pressure, now I can bring it where? In and up, down and out, everywhere I wanna go, okay? I want to take and spend just a couple more seconds over here, and I want to talk about one more stabilization point that we don't really teach enough, okay? And that's going to be on your trail hand between your index finger and your thumb, okay? So Some people say, okay, I got my connection points like, you know, they grip it like this. They look like this to the point where their thumb is sitting over here, either off the shaft or just bumping the front of the shaft. So it might be construed as a connection point. The question would be, when this weight comes up over the top, can you support it? Can you stabilize from this position? Can I stabilize the weight when it comes up over? Cannot, okay? So I've got this like stitched together, like it was just sewn in there, right? And then once I put my connection points in there and I set it, so now when the weight comes up on the top, right, it's not off here where I can't stabilize it. It's not on my thumb, which starts to pull my hands apart, which means I'm losing stabilization. It's right in between, right there. So those tight connection there. So now I can hold that weight here and keep it stable, right? Because you need this. The human wrist, the trail wrist is going to be bent 45, 48 degrees, something like that in there. Okay, and so you have to have the club stable like that. Okay, so let's add in a third now where we're going to go what? We're going to go, you got your grip position, 6 connection points, up, down, side to side. You got your 6 connection points, up, down, side to side. You connect your hands together, set your feet, okay? And then now, okay, start taking and bring that club up on top of your trail wrist, okay? And see, is it stable? Is that club stable when it comes up there and it sets? And is it wibbling, wobbling, moving around? Because if it is, then you gotta fix, right? You gotta get stable out here, okay? So that's gonna conclude all the grip stuff. So we have what? We have grip pressure, we have grip positioning, 6 connection points, making sure that this is stable up here when you can get your wrist set, okay? And now you got a great grip, okay? And you got a great grip, but I'll tell you what, if you got a great grip, you're gonna go far. You're gonna go far. It's your only connection to the golf club. So if your grip stinks, your swing will be compromised, right? Okay, so I look forward to seeing you guys as we move the stabilization from the outside. We're gonna start moving it back up into our body. I'll see you at the next video.